What's up, bro?
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Warriors have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Clippers. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Fears out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Strother in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard position. Taking a look at Los Angeles, you don't want to write a team off. But down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now here's MP. Pass to Gafford. From the strike. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Christie. Now here's Hartenstein. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's MP. Outside Kuminga. Gafford with a screen on Hartenstein. And here's Kuminga for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside Christie. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Zubac. Covered by MP. And here's Simons. On the wing, Christie. He shoots. Gafford grabs the miss.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
To the left side wing. Here's MP. To the inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Simons. Fires the three. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Pass to Fears. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Zubac. Now Christie, covered by MP. Hunter, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Simons outside. Kuminga pulls it in.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
There's a screen by Kuminga. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Christie. Simons outside. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. Hardaway grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Hunter. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Hardaway. Gafford with a screen on Christie. Pass to Strother. Fires the three. Hunter with some nice D.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Simons. Still no points. Hunter can't get it to go. Now Hardaway. Gafford with a screen on Simons. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Christie. Back to Simons. This one for 3. Christie's shot is off. A nice shot by Zubac.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Hartenstein. Kuminga's shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Simons passes to Zubac. Here's Hartenstein. And here's Hunter for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Hardaway. There's a screen by Kuminga. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Simons passes to Hartenstein. Outside Christie. Out to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, look at that elevation from Simons.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Hardaway. Gafford the screen. Christie against MP. Out to the right wing. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hunter in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Out to Simons. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Gafford. Salon comes in for Strother. Left side Hunter, 5 to shoot. Here's Christie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Sabonis with a screen on Christie. MP against Christie. Up top, Sabonis. Plenty of space. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Hunter. Simons outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hardaway's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Here's Spears. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Sabonis finds Hardaway. Zubac with the steal. And here's Hunter from the arc. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Hardaway, the pass to Sabonis. Screen by MP. Hardaway on the wing. From the arc. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Branham's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Monk in for Christie. And the Warriors making a switch here. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. Great D that time from Irving.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Picked by Sabonis. Fires for 3. Irving, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Simons with it. Outside Hunter. Zubac, screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 45 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations, MP has met those and then some.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Robert Williams checked in for Zubats. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And it's Zach LaVine in for Simons. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact.
Here's LaVine. Oh, man!
Look out below.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Outside Oubre. Outside Hardaway. And he lobs it up top. LaVine with a steal. On the take. To the middle. Pass to Branham. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Johnson against Hardaway. Here's Salon. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Banked it in off the glass. LaVine's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Irving finds MP. And MP throws it down hard.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. LaVine against MP. Now here's LaVine. He's closely guarded. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. LaVine's got 6 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Kelly Oubre out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Gershon Yabusele.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Johnson on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LaVine for 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Warriors lead by 7. Inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wow, what focus on that finish from Irving. He is so good at maneuvering through contact.
Here's LaVine for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Out to the wing. Here's Walter. Williams defending. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Johnson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams passes to Monk. Here's Branham. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Branham. Still without a bucket. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Irving. And here's Yabusele. And here's Oubre. Monk covers. Walter from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kuminga against Johnson. Now Levine to win the drought. And Levine knocks down the three.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of Levine.
Pass to Yabusele. Now Oubre. Outside for Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Johnson. Christie comes in for Levine. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Monk. Adams checked in for the Warriors. Fears comes in for Kyrie Irving. Back to Simons. And there's a pick. Tries to break his ice. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Outside Kuminga. Adams a screen. Kuminga, the pass to Adams. Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For three, Fears buries it from three. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Simons passes to Hartenstein. Here's Branham. Pass to Simons. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Fears. He's got 6. Back to Kuminga. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Now, Kuminga was waiting on that one. He was ready to fire.
Here's Branham. Back to Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Fears. The floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons. First free throw is good. The Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Gafford, he's checked in for Yabusele. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clippers trail by 9. Simons passes to Branham. Pass to Zubac. Gafford grabs the miss. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Branham. Adams covering. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Gafford. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hunter's checked in for Branham. Gafford, no good on that free throw. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Hunter. Simons passes to Christie. Outside Hunter. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Hunter's got 6.
That is a great find. Hartenstein with a very high basketball IQ.
Here's Spears. 7 points in the game. Pass to Strother. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Los Angeles. Hunter passes to Christie. Back to Hunter. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And Spears pulls it down. The Warriors lead by 4. And there's the lob. Got a piece of it. And that one's good. Strother.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Outside Christie. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hunter the screen. Here's the floater. And Christie with a layup.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Kuminga. Gafford with a screen on Hartenstein. And here's Kuminga for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Simons, right side. Lets it go. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Here's McMillan. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Zubac. Pass to Hartenstein. There's Simons with a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, and Anthony Simons puts up big scoring numbers. So for him, it's really about playing with a lot of confidence and shooting it with consistency.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
That slam by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Simons. 10 points for him. Pass to Zubac. Simons outside. And the Clippers miss again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sabonis with a screen on Christie. Here's MP to the middle. Sabonis' shot is off.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Hunter, good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Strother. The shot, no good. Christie with some nice D.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Simons outside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half of basketball. Hartenstein, and the shot goes in. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sabonis with a screen on Christie. Here's MP taking it inside. Zubac with the steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. 50 seconds left in the second. There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hardaway's got rebound number 7 tonight. Kuminga with a screen on Christie. MP, the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a solid screen by Kuminga and an even better finish.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Hunter. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Simons. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Golden State.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You look at Jonathan Kuminga. What a contribution here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Spears. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Gafford the screen. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. They get it back. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Gafford with a screen on Christie. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Outside Hunter. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hartenstein in the post. Kuminga's on him. He gets it in there. Hartenstein's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Christie. Outside Hunter. From deep. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since jump streak.
Kuminga with a screen on Christie. MP drives in. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And so Simons will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Zubac. Pass to Christie. Back to Zubac. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Salon, he's checked in for Kuminga. Launches it. Christie's shot is off.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss something.
MP looking around. Pass to Fears. Gafford the screen. Shoots. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Simons passes to Hartenstein. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as much as 10.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Back to Hardaway. Over Christie. MP no good. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Hunter. Outside Christie. Outside Hunter. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. There's Simons with a 3. Strother grabs a miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hunter passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Simons. Looking to get back on track. And the bucket is good. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Hardaway.
Oh, wow! You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. There's Simons with a 3 on target from range. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
MP outside. Gafford with a screen on Christie. From deep, MP. The offensive rebound. Christie with a steal. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Gafford. Oubre comes in for Strother. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for MP. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Yabusele. Yabusele the screen. And here's Oubre from the arc. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Christie. And here's Simons. 15 points in the game. Hunter can't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Irving goes in. Pass to Walter. And here's Oubre. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Hunter with some nice D. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Out to Simons for 3. Drops in the 3. Simons got 18.
Yeah, when he's hitting shots from that deep, he is a major threat to the defense.
Here's Walter. He's scoreless. Inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Walter. And the Warriors lead by 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Christie passes to Simons. Zubac with a screen on Irving. Simons deciding where to go with it. Back to Christie from downtown. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Oubre gets it to go. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Hunter the screen to the inside. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Irving up top. He's covered by Simons. Oubre, a screen on Simons. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hunter passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Irving against Simons. Right side, Irving. And he drives in. And he makes it on the layup. Irving's got 8.
And that is what Irving is known for. He is a master ball handler who can get whatever he wants.
Pass to Zubac. Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Some changes for Los Angeles. Branham comes in for Zubac. And Malik Monk subbed in for Simons. Irving against Monk. Inside. Hartenstein in the post. Sabonis with some nice D.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Picked by Sabonis. Irving for three. Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Outside Hunter. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Hartenstein against Sabonis. Hartenstein passes to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Irving for three. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hartenstein passes to Hunter. Hartenstein a screen. Hunter on the wing. He's got 15. Monk against Irving. And it's Monk missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kept alive. Outside Irving. Picked by Sabonis. And it's Irving off the drive. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Sabonis. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
On the wing, Irving. Monk covers. Picked by Sabonis. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Hunter. To the middle. Here's Branham. Shoots over Oubre. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. Fears out there with MP. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Strother in at the three. Here's Simons. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Kuminga for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 9th assist of the game now. Hardaway against Levine. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
Pass to Hardaway. Sabonis with a screen on Levine. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Here's Branham. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. With the drive. to Strother. Screen by MP. Strother. And he banks in the layup.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Clippers trail by 17. Simons outside. Takes the three. Warriors with the rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP drives in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Robert Williams picks up one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Zubac comes in for Johnson, and Malik Monk subbed in for Levine. Simons, right side. Williams with the screen. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Fears, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Simons outside, pass to Branham. Now Monk outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Simons passes to Branham. Fires from deep. Hardaway grabs the board.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
The shot from 20 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. MP's got 11 in the second half.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Hardaway against Monk. To the middle. Simons with a steal. Lets it go from deep. MP with the block.
Tenacious defense from MP right there. He really worked to get his hands on that.
Here's Branham. To the paint. Blocked again!
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
Oh, wow! And a two-handed jam!
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Simons outside. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. The rebound by MP. Hardaway's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gafford with a screen on Simons. MP, the pass to Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And good whistle there.
That free throw good from Gafford. For the Clippers, Hardenstein. He's checked in for Williams. Hunter comes in for Branham. And Christie subbed in for Monk. Both free throws good from Gafford. Well, Los Angeles shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Simons finds Hartenstein. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Warriors lead by 22. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Fears. Screen by MP. High arcing shot. Christie with a steal. Hunter passes to Simons. Can't hit from in close. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Looking to get it going. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love how active.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close...
The previous play is under review.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're out...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Hardaway. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Throw good, MP.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Los Angeles shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Christie. Outside Hunter. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, MP with a block. For 3, Fears. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Left side Hunter. Fades away. Warriors with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Hartenstein with it. Hunter on the wing. Here we go. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. On the wing, Simons. Shot clock at 6. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's MP. Count it. Hardaway's got 31 points.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Simons passes to Zubac. Over to the wing. Simons outside. Hunter the screen. Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. Hartenstein finds Hunter, looking to win the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Kuminga with a screen on Christie. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Kuminga's got 19 points.
Yeah, on certain nights like this, Kuminga can show you how explosive he can be as a scorer. I just love that upside.
Back to Simons. Lets it fly. Hardaway grabs the board.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
And so here are the Clippers. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Christie against MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
That one's good from Hardaway. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's the Clippers ball. And here's Simons. To the inside. And finished off by Hunter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's MP. Inside. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Hardaway. Adams has got his first basket. To the inside. Here's Christie. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
MP inside. Defended by Christie. The shot's good. Hardaway's got 37.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Simons. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. And there's another one for the Warriors.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Simons outside. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.